changes, you know.
Exactly. But the change, the change that we're seeking is seeking us, and the change is inevitable. All the stars are aligned. All right, let me show you one thing. You see, in the tourism industry, they,
Yes.
they tell me over and over to cut me here. Look at the youth. Imagine this. How ironic it is that
Yes.
people come to Jamaica to see Rasta man and woman, a bun
Yes.
weed, and enjoy the beach.
Yes.
First thing, Rasta man and woman them not no job in the hotel industry. And if they do get job in the hotel industry, them not get
Yes.
front of the house jobs. You
Yes.
understand?
No.
Nobody now manufacture weed, whether it be for recreational usage, whether for medicine usage or for industrial usage. Marijuana is not being expounded on, it's not being researched, and it is not being elevated. Marijuana good for multiple sclerosis. Hempcrete is a substance and a solution that can replace cement. It is used to build house. Marijuana is used to build house, right? Marijuana is used in asthma pump. Anasal is used in asthma pump, right? Marijuana is used to treat eye disease, glaucoma, right? It is used to treat seizure, what we call fix. Used to treat seizure. You have pain reliever, which I use it and it works instantaneously. But we, the Jamaican people, don't invest in it. May I tell you, going to the hotel industry, different hotels, when you're going to the spa, they're using CBD products, right? That is cannabinoid. And you have two major compounds. CBD, that is cannabinoid, and you have THC, which is tetrahydrocannabinol. That is the one that gets you high. The CBD use pain reliever, use a lot of things, right?
Yes.
And Jamaicans are not invested in that. The thing is, hear this though, and it is a multi-billion-dollar entity. I have butlered a lot of people who actually work with companies that do CBD. I was also a part of a networking company that manufactures CBD products from in America. Jamaica happened to have the most potent and the most organic marijuana, but we don't expand on it. That is a plan of Mark Golden. So that is one of the things why I support him as well. Because hear this though, people have this stigma against marijuana, right? People say drugs. Marijuana is a drug, right? But if you search the marijuana
depend on how you use it.
Hold on, 1 second though. Yeah, we understand. But if you search the marijuana plant, you will never see drug written on it. But the pills that they are prescribing to us, you look on the label and see if it doesn't say drug.
Yes, true.
Right? In the last 100 years, marijuana smoking has not killed anybody. Cigarette smoking has killed millions of people. And it put it on the box, say, I am going to kill you. Right? Cigarette.
Still smoke, yeah.
That is what it says. But yet still we respect people who go and unalive themselves by smoking cigarettes.
True.
It's all because of stigma.
The teaching,
Stigma that clouds our vision and it limits our innovation and creativity.
True.
The rest of the world is running away with all of these things that Rastas get beaten for. Bust up our Peter Tosh head for marijuana. But is Jamaica benefiting and Rastas benefiting from marijuana? No. You have a company called Jacana, which is supplying most of these hotels with the CBD products. Jacana's owner is an Englishman. Where the state-owned research for marijuana? Tell me the name of it. None. while the rest of the world is running away with science, technology, innovation, entrepreneurship, we have the labor right leaders telling people about them skin color and talking about homosexuality on stage. Instead of we concentrate on the things that make sense, we are concentrate on our leaders are telling the people to concentrate on things where people sit up on corner and chat people about.
True.
And you know what that is also? Kindergarten. When you're at kindergarten, they tell you don't call people names, right? They tell you don't make fun of people, don't lie, don't steal. But when you look on the people in the Jamaica Labour Party, all of them people, I call people name, Massa Mark, and Market British. They might tell lie every day of life, right? They are making fun of people's skin color, right? And they're talking about people bedroom activity. You know, see them need to back at kindergarten. Them to learn the simple principles, man.
True.
Simple principles, them to learn it yet. And it's sad to see that we accept mediocrity. And this big word for it, they call it, you know what? Cockistocracy, where we are led by the least among us. Look at what's her name? Vaz, Anne-Marie Vaz. The woman that even can set the heights by great men, which we have learned from grade 3, grade 4. You cannot say that. Look at Darrell Vaz. Look at his appearance. It's atrocious. Look at the Prime Minister when he speaks to us. Come on. We can do better. Me believe so.
True.
In Jamaica, yeah, as this by say, Jamaica. In Jamaica, yeah, we must get do better.
We should do better. We should.
But let me say still, you know, me don't like to see like, you know, because I would expect the result to that, but I really have an idea what the result I think would have been. If the people of Jamaica decide that one day the country is gonna get up and say enough is enough,
true.
You're gonna expect that because this guy already start building the country, the security force of the country. Because I think they expect something gonna rise in the budget, right? I don't think these people are gonna say, you know what happened, give the people a fair chance. I think they're right. Let's make a change. These guys will decide to kill a portion of the people.
I see what you're saying, and I understand based on the trajectory of where the country is going.
This party, this current party, I believe they are definitely planning that if the Jamaican people should rise up in terms of a revolution, demand change, I believe the military, this guy will put the military and the security force out there to kill people, and I believe that's what his plan is right now. Because they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna just surrender to the Jamaican people and say, let's give them what
Jamaica American. Guess and tell me, and I will tell you if they're close. But Mr. Tony, I completely agree with you in terms of based on the trajectory where the country is at, it's looking heading there. But I pray against it, I speak against it, and I tell.
But you believe it's possible?
Whether you're a Labourite or PNP.
You know,
but you believe it's possible?
But you know, the matter is the same thing that in the African countries. They expected the military to defend them in Burkina Faso. As look what happened to them. Look what happened to them.
32 Jamaica America.
Look what happened to them. So we understand what you said, Tony. I truly understand what you're saying. But
I understand, but
let's pray that
the change is inevitable. It has to happen, Tony.
It has to happen.
But with the change coming, what I ask Jamaican to be is to be vigilant and continue. The only way you can cause it to the impact of what the Prime Minister planning to be smaller, you have to talk up. Because the more people are educated about their rights, and again, we must view politics like this.
But you know what my philosophy, I don't cut you, Jamaica. You know what my philosophy is towards certain things. I mean, the current situation in Jamaica right now, and typically on a rural basis, right? I don't believe we ever, whether as black people, Jamaican people, whatever, I don't believe we're ever gonna get what we want unless we prepare to battle physically for it. Because when it go down to the nitty-gritty, Jamaica, I'm telling you, look into Burkina Faso. When these people say Africa is under white colonial rule for too long, it has to change. You see what the former U.S. General to Africa, you see what it was trying to do? They were trying to provoke something down in there to send in the U.S. military down there. Right? And guess what happened? I think the only thing that changed that is because the world come out, brother. You see, if the world never come out,
Tony.
Yes.
Let me also say this, Mr. Tony. You see, what prevent anything from escalating in Burkina Faso?
Yes.
You see, when a set of people have been oppressed, ostracized, and brought down to their knees, when they are going to come together, there's nothing can stop them. Right?
Yes.
And don't feel like Ibrahim Traore is not aware of his ancestors.
Yes.
And I am aware of my ancestors as well. I don't speak from me. I speak.
Yes.
My ancestors speak vicariously through me.
Yes.
So that's why I say that my past is my everything. My past, my history is my everything. I could never leave my history. Uncle Cole, I come into you. So with your history, with you understanding your history, that's why I'm talk about Thomas Sankara. I know you have to talk about who is before you. Listen this, and this is why I have to rate Mark Golden. And them say is the white man,
The man a boss, man.
I went to my first conference last year, September, I think. First ever conference. And I recorded everything that he said. I have the pictures on my phone right now. Everything when he spoke, and behind him, I've never seen a prime minister in Jamaica so detailed, never. And every chance Mark Golden get, he speaks about the principles, the philosophies and the ideologies of Marcus Garvey, and it must be taught from the basic school.
Look here.
Man that them a jump up board. Andrew Holness never speak about Marcus Garvey until the other day with the posthumous pardon from America.
No, they won't speak. They're not going to speak of him. Remember,
people.
They don't want exactly.
So how ironic they're saying this man is a white man and this man championing for Marcus Garvey. Just check it.
No, but look here. I don't see Mark Golden as that. I don't see him as just. I mean, they could say that because make no sense. I'm not gonna bring in this color thing in neither because that's not gonna buy nothing. Right? That I see him as a leader. I believe this man is a leader. I think he has a heart for the Jamaican people, brother. Naturally, listening to this man, I feel him. Naturally, feel him.
And I'm going to add something in a few about that. Dr. Cole, good evening to you. How you doing, Uncle?
I'm just coming from a week.
My respect to you all the time, man.
Yeah, man. We must never forget. We must never forget where we are coming from.
Never.
A house cannot build without a foundation. For a foundation begin, you have to dig in the soil. You have to cast or read in the steel king. I do how many houses. You understand? I'm not a personal pan housing. But you have to tie the steel, put it in, cast the foundation. You call it rebar or what they want to call it. The fundamental principle of Africa is that the white man known that if they can control the foundation of Africa, they will control Africa.
I will bless you.
Ibrahim Chari, my grandson, willing to pay the price of Thomas Sankari. The West will do the same thing with them do to Gaddafi.
See my book here, man.
But you know,
Gaddafi, man. Green book of governance.
I want you to get another book, you know. Believe you me. I want you to get another book.
Say him are the first. Gaddafi is one of the first Arab that apologize for the Arab involvement in the West Africa slave trade.
No.
And Gaddafi said that the black Africans, the black Libyans,
Gaddafi
are the true.
To apologize. You see what happened in history, Tony. What happened in history? The first apology from Arab. It was in about 1902.
Yes.
The Arab apologized for the slave that they have taken part in the black race. And although the Arab slave black, the wicked atrocity that happened to the black is the